The pantry. They didn't bother to take any of the food out of the pantry.
What is this?
That's mattresses, couches, tables.
This is in the bedroom?
That's in the garage.
And what is this? This vehicle?
That's the abandoned vehicle that was on the property. Wasn't registered for the past 10 years.
Mr. Melendez, this your car?
No, sir. Belonged to one of my ex-roommates.
And when you left the premises, was your ex-roommate still on the premises?
They were still on the premises.
One of the things that you claim, Mr. Manzanares, is that after the defendant left, a number of roommates remained in the premises when they shouldn't be there.
They stayed there till approximately 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks after.
And you calculated what their rent would have been for that 3 weeks?
Exactly.
And you're asking the defendant to be responsible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, did you do a walkthrough here?
I did the walkthrough with the roommates moved out. And then it was until like
You didn't do a walkthrough when the defendant moved out?
No. He
So
stopped.
then how do you know he left it this way?
Well, what he did is he stopped communications with me. So what he did is he went to my attorney's office, the one that prepared the notice of vacancy, and dropped off the keys there. So I got a call from my attorney telling me, Mr. Melendez is in my office dropping off the keys, and we don't know when the roommates are going to
Mr.
be
Melendez, is that how you leave a premises after 20 years?
I basically received communication from the lawyer. The lawyer was telling me to come drop off the keys when I personally was moving out. So that's what I did. So I did not.
What caused you to move out of the premises?
He gave me my 60 days.
He gave you a 60-day notice to move out.
To move out.
And when did you move out?
August.
Was that within the 60 days notice?
No, I
Or
moved
was
out
the whole-
earlier than the 60 days.
Did you reach out to the plaintiff to do a walkthrough before you left?
Your Honors, I have no evidence to combat what he is claiming.
You give up?
Well, sir, after 20 years of living on his property, never once was I ever late with the rent. Not once. He got the rent every single month.
How much was your
Even
rent?
through the pandemic. It started off at 17 and it raised over the years.
And you consistently paid your rent?
Consistently.
No, that's not correct. That is not correct.
Well, we'll get back to that.
So
ahead.
even through the pandemic, when we went to shelter in place, and myself, along with so many others, lost their jobs, lost income and whatnot, I still was able to pay whatever I could. And whatever I owed, I paid in full once I was able to get my regular jobs
Right.
and income back.
How do you account for the condition of the premises after you left?
I would have thought that within the 20-plus years that I lived on this property, that I would earn some sort of credit, some sort of...
Goodwill.
When he gave me the 60 days, he did it by law, gave me 60 days, you're out. And within those 60 days, he pushed and pushed, what's your update, what's your update, what's your update. The mental and emotional stress that I just continue to receive from this man over the years. And then eventually he wanted to sell the property. He's like, 60 days, you're gone, get out. I live in the Bay Area. The housing market is tough enough as it is. So now I'm stressing over work, looking for a place to live, him harassing me to get out, to get out, get out. And I was very fortunate to find a place. And I told him, I'm leaving. Can you take care of the garbage? Because there's just a lot of garbage. He agreed. He agreed to take care of it. So I told my roommates, I'm gone. Take care of what you can take care of. I'm out.
Was the plaintiff aware that you had roommates?
Yes. Over the years, he knew I had roommates. I went through different roommates over the years.
What do you do for a living, sir?
I work for a radio station in the Bay Area.
Now, Mr. Manzanares, how do you link the defendant to this responsibility to pay rents from the roommates who remained in the premises when he moved out at your request? Are you seeking to hold him liable?
Yes, because they could establish that they were paid rent to Mr. Melendez. At the time that Mr. Melendez was moved out, if those roommates did not move out, I would have been in a position where I would have to start an eviction proceedings on those roommates.
One second, were the roommates paying rent to you?
Yes.
And when you left, did they pay you any additional rent?
They paid me what they owed me, and then I paid him.
Is that correct?
No, he did not. If you
Do
did,
you have proof that you paid him?
No. Once again, I have no proof.